You all got this ball. You can use either this, you can use tennis ball, you can use any round ball that you have. You can alternatively use this spiky ball. It is a bit more intense, but if you can handle it, it's a good way how to release some tension as well. But for today's purposes, we'll use this hard massage ball. Well, so I believe all of you have it with you. So if you can sit comfortably on the chair, bring yourself all the way back at the chair, with both of your feet firm on the ground. Don't stand on your toes, just the whole feet on the ground. And take the ball, and this is especially for you, Mike, where you will take the ball, put it on the glute, and sit on it. So it looks a bit funny. You will basically feel the ball pressing into the tissue, not over the hip bone, not over the back of the pelvis. It is just on that meaty bit, on that soft bit of your glutes. So you'll just take that, put it on the side, and just sit on it like that. Yeah, you can also do a little bit of a rolling movement like this. If you find any tense spot, if you find any painful spot, just keep the ball on the spot. Yeah, don't be afraid to really get into it, and just roll it out. The spot, the tense spot, the sore spot will slowly dissipate. Yeah, it will take maybe some time, but you will slowly start feeling the pain going away. So that's one thing that you can do. That's using the ball. After you do this, again, we'll sit back on the chair quite comfortably, both feet on the ground, nice straight back. And this might not be possible for everyone, but if you can try to do that as much as you can, you'll put ankle of one foot on the knee of the other leg. So it might not be very comfortable. If you have any sharp pain, don't do it. You can also just hold the leg a bit further away from your knee. But just give your glutes nice stretch there. Again, breathe into it. Breathing bit is really important. So when you feel the pain, especially when you use the ball, when you feel the pain, you breathe into it, breathe deeply in, and with breath out, you try to relax it into it a bit more. Yeah. Again, it takes some practice, but over the time, it will start relieving. For those of you who can do this exercise and put the ankle straight on the knee, and you still don't feel fully the stretch, you can also lean forward a bit. Yeah, don't push anything too hard, don't go over too much pain, but just lean forward. You can also do that on both sides. So even though you might have pain on just one side, it's always good to balance it with the other side as well, because quite often there is a compensation pattern going on. So if there is pain on one side, your body will automatically use the other side more to give this side some time to relax. Move to shoulders and neck. That's an issue for almost anyone. You can do a very simple thing. The wall is quite far away from here, but you can do it either sitting or standing. It would be nice if you have a wall behind you, because you will need a wall. You will need some space to lean on. And you'll again use this hard massage ball, or For some, it might be good to use the spiky ball, because shoulders, when they get tense, they can get pretty hard, and some people stop feeling the pain, so it becomes numb, which sometimes you might need a harder caliber. But you'll basically take this ball, put it on the side of the spine, not over the spine, but on the side of the spine. Lean on the wall and do this movement. Do not go over any bony parts, so try not to go over your spine with rolling the ball. Try not to go over your shoulder blade. Just as you are leaning on the wall, like that with the ball. Move this way. And it always helps the shoulders to relax. What we all do is we quite often tend to bring our shoulders up, either with work, with stress. We've all been there. And what we are aiming to do is to relax. And these muscles quite often get tight, so we need to again roll the tension out. If you hit any tender spot, don't be afraid to stay on it. Breathe through it again and wait until it dissipates, and then keep rolling back again. All right. Should all feel almost likely all of you will feel a decent tension there, because we all suffer with that. Okay, another thing that you can do is for your neck, you'll see, brace your fingers like that. So you make them a bit more resilient and you won't let them hurt. Put them just underneath your ear. Good. Just like that. Look straight. And while just pushing down and striping down like that, turn your head to the opposite side. It can be pretty full on. It can be pretty painful. You might also feel some shooting pain down your arm. That's when the muscles get really tense. So this is a really good way how to relax this front of the neck. So again, braced fingers right underneath the ear. Great. I'll just have a look if, yeah. Right underneath the ear, straight head, and while striping down, you'll look to the opposite side. Again, don't forget to do it on the other side. So again, braced fingers. Fingers right underneath the ear. Look straight, and while just pushing down, you look to the side, to the opposite side. Yeah. A lot of us suffer with that forward head posture. This is a good exercise how to bring your head back and how to release these muscles. Also with stress, with a lot of tension, we tend to hold a lot of tension there. So we need to open up a bit in there. There is one general rule that you can do for almost anything that hurts. So if you feel the tension in your shoulders and neck, don't forget to move. Even though sometimes it can be counterintuitive, movement will bring blood flow in the area. Yeah. So nice movement with shoulders, nice big circles right like that. You know, don't be afraid to move your head and neck. Don't push anything over pain. Just make things moving. Yeah, good. That would be a great morning routine for everyone. It doesn't matter how old are you, how fit are you. This is a good routine for everyone. Just keep things moving. Perfect. And for the shoulder tension, Again, very general exercise that you can do on daily basis, even when you don't feel the tension, is when you bring the shoulders all the way up to your ears, really squeeze them, really put all the tension there, breathe in, and with breathing out, just relax. Good. Great. And do it again. You'll do it 3 times. Put all the tension there. Really squeeze the shoulders up, all the way up to your ears, as far up as you can do. Breathe in and breathe out. And bring them down. We'll do it once again. Last time, the 3rd time. Tense up the shoulders all the way up to your ears. Breathe in and breathe out. Whenever there is tension in your body and you show the body that you can put actually more tension in and then relax, the brain realizes that the area is in tension and quite often releases it even more. Yeah, so that's a really good exercise for any tightness that you have in the body. Just put a lot of tension, squeeze, and then with breathing out, just relax. Yeah, you will almost likely, you already feel the difference in your neck. Yeah, good. And we'll move to the back. There are quite a few exercises that you can do with the back, or for the back. First one I would like to go through with you is, again, you'll sit straight, feet on the ground, buttocks all the way back on the chair, straight back. Okay. And now go vertebra by vertebra, just bend your spine. You'll start with the neck spine, you'll go with the thoracic, which is the middle of the body, and you'll go all the way down until you try bending the lower back. So it will look about like this. So just bend the head very slowly, bend the back, and bend the lower back. Let your arms fall down next to your body. And then come all the way up. You'll come from your lower back. So you'll start straightening your lower back. You'll start straightening your mid back. And at the end, you'll start straightening your neck until you come to the normal position, to the straight position. Yeah. Good. Again, for a general back tightness, movement is very important. If you garden, if you sit in front of the computer, if you're static, or even if you overdo it, this movement, when you put the bend, the full range of motion that you can in your body, the muscles will slowly relax. Yeah. Cool. Let's do the same thing again. So you'll start bending from your neck, vertebra by vertebra. Literally imagine how that's happening until you go all the way down, nice and round back. Let your arms just relax next to your body, and then all the way come back up. You don't have to rush. It is all about precise movement. Okay, slowly come back up. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah. Again, introducing the movement in the body, this light movement, focusing on bringing all the joints into full range of movement will help you with back tightness or with any body part tightness. Now we'll start using this ball again. We'll do basically the same thing that we did for the shoulders. You can use this ball for almost any body part, as I said before. What's happening with the lower back? If someone has a lower back pain, quite often these muscles are quite tight. You'll put the ball again. If you have a chair or if you have the ball, you'll put the ball on the lower back like that, next to the spine, above the pelvis, underneath the rib cage. So there is a little opening, a little bit chunky, a little chunk of meat, as you can palpate, as you can touch it, next to your spine, underneath your rib cage, above your pelvis. That's where you're going to put the ball. And with that, you'll just lean back at the chair. Hopefully you have a full chair. If not, wall will do as well. And do the same thing. You'll just lean from side to side. If you find a painful spot, just lean on it a bit more. Breathe through it and let it ease off. Yeah. Again, it's good to do it on both sides. So basically what's happening is the ball is just moving out and towards the spine, out and towards the spine, not over the spine, not over the rib cage, not down to the pelvis. And it is a stretch for the lower back. Put one hand underneath your buttocks or underneath your leg. The other hand will come up as far as you can. Beautiful. And just lean on this free hip. And with the arm, try to reach the other side. Good. That's it, exactly. It's nice stretch for this whole part of your body. Yeah? And also for this lower back part that we just looked at. Again, any stretch that you do, it's good to do it for about half a minute. So lean into it, breathe, do it on the other side, beautiful. But I'll just quickly repeat what we did. Hopefully I'll remember everything. We use the black ball, the hard ball, tennis ball, any round ball that you have at home to use it underneath the glutes. Like that, sitting on it, finding the tight spot and breathing through it. Then we set back, putting the ankle on the knee of the opposite leg. If it's too much, put it a bit further down and just hold the leg. If it's not enough, lean into it a bit more. So these were the exercises for the glutes. Then we have the shoulders, which was the ball on the meaty bit here, on the soft bit between your shoulder blade and your spine. And we were rolling it on the wall. And we're squeezing the shoulders and relaxing while breathing into it. So breathe in, squeeze, squeeze, breathe out, relax. Then we use the braced fingers underneath the ear, looking straight, and while just pressing down, we look to the opposite side. So these are all for the neck and the shoulders. And then we had the back, which was going vertebra by vertebra down and up. as far as you can go. Good. We had the side, turning leaning to the side, and we also use the ball against either the chair or the wall when you put it next to your spine, underneath your thorax, underneath your ribcage, above your pelvis, and really rolling out the tension there. Yeah, so these exercises should help you to get rid of that general tightness that you might be experiencing on everyday basis.